Spiritual teacher and ascetic monk and founder of Buddhism, Gautama Buddha said, happiness will never come to those who fail to appreciate what they already have, meaning happiness actually has always been a quality and a condition which depends upon the ability to appreciate and on appreciation itself. And that means if we are not into appreciation, if we cannot appreciate anything or anyone or even ourselves, then we will never be able to experience happiness in anything that we do or in anything that we are, regardless of our achievements, possessions, riches, wealth, or prosperity. Because happiness has always had its own conditions, significance, importance, and worth, not only in the world itself but also in the lives of all men and in the determination of their character, behavior, and perception, and also in the finalization of their actions and its outcomes. If happiness does not govern or regulate man and his temperament and actions, then he will become frustrated, angry, and jealous and hateful towards the others and not just himself. So happiness is a virtue which needs to be attained and developed through hard work, dedication, discipline, desire, and intention, all of which are very difficult. And happiness also demands the person to have integrity, morality, and character, which is unconditional and uncircumstantial and not limited or restricted by anyone under any circumstances, even in the face of one's own personal tragedies or adversities, or in spite of external authorities, societal conditions, arbitrary power exertion, and so on and so forth. So happiness primarily concerns itself with appreciation and the ability to appreciate in the person. If the person does not and cannot appreciate anything, who he is, what he has, then he will never either find happiness or he will simply just not be able to experience it or realize it in his actions, despite his great knowledge, intelligence, success, or prosperity in life. So if we are to achieve happiness, then we have to have very strong qualities and unflappable, unflinching virtues in ourselves that dominate our character and obviously govern our actions in spite of dangers or difficulties that we face or that we undergo for our qualities. But we have to have integrity, morality, character, alongside understanding, kindness, empathy, and compassion for the others, so that we can reciprocate energy, and then in doing so derive happiness from the process. So happiness depends upon appreciation. If we cannot appreciate anything, we cannot